Be making basics.
All right, guys, so in this lecture, what we're going to be doing is talking about the type of equipment that you're going to need to get professional recordings at your home office or home studio. Now, first thing that you're going to need is a digital audio interface. In order to get one, all you got to do is go to Google. Google is your friend, and type audio interface. What the audio interface is going to do, it basically plays as a middleman between, like, say, a microphone or, an input to an acoustic guitar or something like that, some type of external device, and getting that signal into your computer. Okay. Some of the brands that you could go with, as you can see here, you can get these guys for anywhere from, even 50, 20, 30 bucks. Okay. On up. But a safe brand to go with is the Focusrite Scarlett. Okay, you can get it for about $100. And basically what this is going to do, again, it gives you a couple of inputs where you can input, say, a microphone. Okay, it's going to give you a couple of inputs where you can input a microphone. It's going to give you some output inputs where you can, actually get your speakers hooked up to it. You can control the volume of the actual sound overall. You can control the volume of your earphones. You can control the volume of the signal. All of those different type of things with this Scarlett. Okay, there's other brands like M Audio. That's a safe brand to go with, but you want to get some type of digital audio interface. Spending about $100 to $200 or even $300 is going to be a safe bet to get something quality. Okay, now once you have this interface, you can go with them. You're going to need a microphone. All right. All you had to do is go to Google and search microphones for recording vocals. And I say to do this because primarily, honestly, in today's times, most of the microphones out there are quality enough to get good quality recordings. But some of these microphones right here, these are the top 7 ones to go with. I've had this Rode NT1 microphone before. Excellent microphone. Rode makes great microphones. Shure makes good microphones. Blue makes good microphones. The main thing you want to make sure, though, is that it is going to be a condenser microphone. The reason why, and I don't want to get into too much of the technical aspects of things, is it's going to pick up the vocals the best. Okay, let's just leave it at that. All right, so all you need is a basic condenser microphone. Go with these typical brands right here: the Shure, Rode, Sennheiser, or you can go with Blue. Okay, SE Electronics is good too. Notice I'm not telling you that you have to go with a particular brand or whatever, because most of the time for I'm telling you, I've been doing this for several years, used several different microphones. Unless you are a recording engineer and you're recording a platinum hit record, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to focus so much on the type of microphone. You just got to make sure that you spend at least $100 to $200. You'll be straight. Trust me. Okay. But for podcasts and things of that nature, usually people are using the Blue microphones. They have something called a Blue Snowball. They also have something called a Blue Yeti microphone for podcasts and online courses and things like that. But you don't have to stay in that type of brand. You can record courses with anything. I've recorded all of my courses, or most of them, with this Rode NT1A microphone. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm using a Neumann microphone to record on with these vocals right here. So it's mainly just about getting a brand new mic that's not used and is not broken down or anything like that. It's going to get a good recording. Okay. So keep it simple on that. Search for Google microphones for recording vocals. All right. The next thing you're going to need, and this is another point to put in here, because I know I'm going to get the question, do I have to have a digital interface? If I just want to use a USB microphone? No, you don't have to. The USB microphone might even be a simpler option because you're just going to plug it directly into your computer via USB. With this is kind of maybe for more serious recordings, meaning that, like, say if you have other instruments that you want to record to, outside of just using a microphone, this is something that you're going to want to pick up. Also, another benefit of using the interfaces, they have something called a preamp, which is going to boost the signal and make it louder, make it more professional. So that might be another reason why you want to get this. But if you get a USB microphone, they have preamps built into the microphone as well. Anyway, let's keep on going down the list. The next thing you're going to need is soundproofing. I can't tell you how drastic this is going to help your recordings. If you get in a room, even if it's a small room and there's echo in it, it's going to bleed through the mix and it's going to make your vocals sound horrible. No matter what you do to it in the mix, you'll still hear that echo. So this is important for you to look up some soundproofing options. Now, Auralex is the main brand that people use. It can be rather expensive to get some Auralex foam. So if you don't have a huge budget for that foam, you can get an alternative by going to Amazon and just push or type in or search for soundproof foam. Okay, as you can see here, this is an option for $57. You can get a pack of 48 of these bad boys. Okay, that's more than enough to really soundproof your room. Okay, so these are the things that you're gonna want to get. The main things, okay? So I'm gonna go over this one more time. What are the main things that you're gonna get? You need to get a interface, okay, for recording vocals. You need to get a microphone, and then for soundproofing, you want to get some type of soundproofing foam, okay? You can find everything you need on Amazon. They have alternatives. You know, people might ask, hey, what about used gear? Yeah, used gear, there's nothing wrong with it, but the best bet is always to go with new if you can afford it, right? Because that way you can guarantee there's not going to be any issues. But if you do go with used, make sure you read the reviews, make sure you read the people's quality settings, make sure you thoroughly make an informed decision. But for most of this stuff, man, I'm telling you, you can get it brand new for pretty cheap. Now, if you have questions, let me know. I'm pretty much going to be going over how to set all this stuff up, or the kind of, why you're going to need it as we're going through the course. But I wanted to give you a basic overview of what you're going to be needing first before we jump into it. Okay. So thanks so much for watching. Let's jump into the next lecture where we're going to be going over step 2. Peace.